The great yellow sun is reflecting in your deep blue eyes. The day has begun. You spin around, you laugh to yourself. And I see you shine in every color, resting your head in my arms. You sing la la la.
And welcome back to Josh's Magic Plays Games. This is Farming Simulator 19, and today we are back on No Man's Land, and something weird has just happened where... What? Right, that is not fair. We had a ton of money, and it's now all just gone. There we go, that should... Right, anyway, yeah, so today, what are we doing? Today, we are having fun. That is what we are doing. Right, so, I've been cutting down loads of trees in between episodes. Enough so to buy these two lovely bits of apparatus. So I'm just going to take them back really at the moment. Take them to our farm. We've got quite a lot of stuff that I do want to do today. We are going to courseplay it back because I'm lazy like that. There we go. Right, let's bring her around. That's massive. Is that gonna work? Crazy. Right, yeah. So we'll drive that course back. Stop. From current waypoint, go. No, don't do that. Don't be silly. From the next closest waypoint, please. Yes. Go forth. Yeah, so... Whoa. Right, yeah, so what have we been doing? Let's get off this a second, and we'll head to our farm. Magically and sporadically, we have appeared. Right, we're in the house. Right, so our chickens and cocks have produced some eggs. That's always a good start. We've cut down quite a lot of trees. There's a few trees left to sort out. Our canola crop is growing nicely. There's no weeds. Perfect nitrogen. We do have a slight issue with lime, but we didn't lime the field beforehand. So apologies. We still have some doodahs over here. We can get rid of they at some point. Unless we get some sheep or some pigs or something. Oh, I need to move the weeder back if I can. Yep, right. Pick you up. Let's take you back. Or throw you on the floor. Okay. Right, let's take it back to the main farm. That's where it needs to go. I do want to fix the wind turbine today. Don't know if I can or not. But that is something that we're going to have to look into shortly. There's so much stuff I want to do and not enough time to do it, money-wise even. Right, I want to do a decorating episode as well, but that needs to be on Facebook, so that'll be in the new year. This is the last stream I'm doing of the year. So we need to kind of make it a good one. Let's bring up minimap, so we know when our tractor is coming. We've got a few bits and bobs in here still. That's been running quite a bit. I'm just running around. How much is it for the wind turbine? We checked that last time, didn't we? But I can't remember. It gives us a little bit of money. You have lots of things on here that I need to sort out at some point. Fixed one 17,000, so we can afford that hypothetically. How much is our old one to sell? Our broken one? Not a lot. So I'm not wasting my money on that yet. Should I? Shouldn't I? Let's just double check a second. Maybe not. How much does it give us? Not a lot. £250 an hour. Is it worth it? Probably not, no. Right, don't know why that's going off course. Let's stop the driver there and I'll take control. Is it going back? Why are you going backwards, you silly twazzock? Let's see if shall we see if it's how it works? Because we do have quite a bit of grass that needs cutting. Alright, let's turn on the mower. No, unfold, that would help. There we go, that's unfolded. That now swings to the side. Oh, that looks good. Let's lower it down. And I know it's not gonna let me do it here, but that's fine. That's fine. We're just gonna keep. Oh, look at that! It's cutting nicely, and it gets rid of all the weeds, and it saves me doing all the weeding myself, which is good. But that is quite a reach. It really is. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. What can we do? Can we sell it? Shall we sell it? I'm not a fan. I'm really not a fan of it. It's massive. I've never used one like that before. We'll keep it for now. May sell it in the next episode. Let's fold it back up. There we go. Right, let's detach as well. That is really big. I didn't think it was going to be as big as that. Ugh. Right, let's shop to base it, and we will drive course. Go back down to the shop so we can pick up our thingy bob. Yeah, our loading wagon. That's what we need to pick up. Yep. So, how has everyone been? What's everyone been up to? Why are you going that way? Tell me. Talk to me. You just want to go out in the wilderness, yeah? This is what happens, guys, when you hire workers. They are terrible. Ah, pains. Alright, let's get rid of that over there a second. Rust bucket anyway, it don't matter if it gets tossed. There we go. Right, let's get back in there. We'll drive it, because that's what we're here to do today. To drive tractors. Alright, let's keep going. We'll go and get our bale wagon? We'll go and get our loading wagon. That's what we'll do. And yeah, so we're gonna carry. It's a 10-minute trip to the shop. So there's nothing much more that we can do at the moment whilst going forth, because this can only do 17 miles per hour. Which is a little bit pants, to be honest. It really is a little bit pants, but it's fine. It's fine. Well, it's not fine. But courseplay is not coursing properly at this present moment. So I'm gonna have to do it all manually, which is fine. I don't mind. Once again, that's why we are here. Yeah. So I'm luckily for me, I'm still part of the part of the Facebook Level Up program. So if you do want to support the channel, you can send stars. Now, I don't know what a star is, but it's told me to mention it in the video. Also, guys, if you are watching on YouTube, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the little bell icon as well to get notified when new content does become available. Now, I have been slacking quite a bit. I was supposed to render all these videos that I've been doing on Facebook and uploading them to YouTube, and I haven't done it yet. I've had other things on my mind, so that's a slight little bit of a problem for me, to be honest. Is it? I don't know, maybe. Woo. But yeah, anyway, let's carry on thusly. We're going to connect up to the loading wagon just down here and then travel 10 minutes back. Because that's how we roll. There we go. Connect that up. Increase the capacity because I'm cool like that. And basically, I'm probably not going to be cutting grass in this episode because there's I haven't cleared up anywhere. I know that I need to do some doodah-majiggers. Yeah. We know we still need to sort out all the trees that we still have on the ground. I have done quite a few trees since we last saw each other. Hello, how are you? Thank you for following the channel. Thank you for all the likes as well. That is muchly appreciated. Muchly. Because that's a real word. Right, anyway, yeah, let's carry on. Let's carry on doing it the old Bristolian way. Cheers, my lovers. So, what's everyone been doing today? Has anyone cooked a fry-up? Thank you for liking the stream. It really does help out the channel. Much appreciated. While you're there, why don't you share us as well? That will help. Send us some stars. Yeah, my day's been okay. I'm currently delivering packages, and yeah, I like it. But then when you get some assholes, you've been playing games all day. Fair enough. Fair enough. I wish I could do that, to be honest. But yeah, I've been shouted at by loads of people today, which is always good to see. I parked in a private car park, delivering some parcels, and someone came out and started shouting at me. And you know what? If they are watching, which they're probably not, because they're too much of a fucking little maggot, they are probably not going to have their parcels, or they'll end up on the roof or something. I don't know. Right, I'm back here and I didn't even pick up any of that. That's how clever I am today. You do get quite a few assholes, yeah. Quite a few assholes. Now, just to be real with everyone, this channel was originally supposed to be a non-swearing one, but fuck it, that's happened. Thank you for liking the stream. Much appreciated. It does help out the channel quite a lot. No, this game is one of my favourite ones. This is probably my 4th series that I've done on No Man's Land. I am waiting for Oxygendavid's Chillington Valley to come out. Oh, what? Because, yeah, that looks amazing. I have been one of these people that have been harassing him quite a bit for the map. But he's a tough cookie to crack, to be honest, Oxygen. Just for the simple fact is he only gives out his maps to people that he trusts, and I haven't known him long enough. So I need to get to know him a bit more. Over Discord, find out how to get the map, to be honest. Oh, you're doing Bucks County. Me personally, I'm not a fan of the American maps. I don't know why. I started doing mining in Alberta just so I could actually do mining stuff. But I'm not really a fan of the American maps, and I honestly do not know why. I don't know. I don't mean that to any of the map makers. I don't mean any unjust by it, but I'm just not a fan of the American maps. I like the old stuff, not the old stuff, but the more European kind of maps, and also the oldish type of tractors, like here quad track, and I'm like, what the hell is that? Now I have seen all these posts about modders getting banned with their quad tracks, just because they've been using 3D tires, like, but I don't understand it. Yeah, no, don't get me wrong, it's seeing the maps and how much work goes into each map is really good. I'm not saying that any map is shite. Well, I've seen a few which are, but yeah, there is a lot of work that goes into the maps. I can't do it. I've tried. So hats off to all map creators and all mod creators, but I am not too much of a fan of them. Look, there's a big cock. There we go. Anyway, so coronavirus. No, I'm joking. It's just been one of these days today. So yeah, has anyone else been doing anything interesting? No? Okay then, well, thanks guys. You're just gonna listen to me chatting a load of bollocks for the next bit of time. Enjoy. No, we are just shoving trees in a hole at the moment. That is what we are doing. Go to the doctors. Hey, go to the doctors. Hey, head cold. Okay. Why did you have a head cold? I don't know what's happening. Oh. It's going to be one of these days today. Right, we've got a little bit of money in the bank. I want to replace this. That thing there. No. There. That thing. Right there. Let's bring it a bit closer so I'm pointing at it. That thing there. I want to replace it. The doctor said you had a head cold. Okay. Did you get anything prescribed? Are you feeling better? That's one of the best things to say. Are you feeling better? If you are, then well done. Your immune system's working fine. If not, then I hope you get better soon. Antibiotics. You know, I'm not laughing about the word well, I am a little bit. Whenever I hear antibiotics, I always remember that advert. Where it's like, antibiotics, the wonderful thing. Do 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 do. Yeah, that one. Do you remember it? Probably not. I don't know. Oh, that's where my head's at the moment. It's a bit. Yeah, it's funny. Some of these days you just have to sit on here, play games, and amuse yourself. To be honest, like I'm not really on here to like grow followers or whatever. I'm just here for bits and giggles, and that's what most people should be doing at the end of the day. It's been a hard year, and yeah, having a laugh. That's what people need these days. Like, if you don't know, I'm a children's entertainer by trade. I haven't been able to work. I haven't been able to make people smile by me acting like a twat. So I'm on here acting like a twat. Not knowing how to cut a tree down properly. That's pretty much what I do. Oh, right. So who's looking forward to tomorrow night? Getting rid of this year. Get it over once and for good. It's been a terrible year for me. I'm not going to mention why on social media, because that's... I don't know. I don't know. Tomorrow night should be a good night, seeing in the rest, well, next year, to be honest, and all the new opportunities that people are going to be having. So that is a good thing, I guess, is the correct way of describing it. Right, that's not going to be able to be picked up now, is it? Oh yeah, it is. That's good. Right, let's get a small one over there first. Shall I just add in loads of money and just decorate this place to make it look nice? Shall I do that today, or should I actually be just cutting wood? Shall I do a banker? Yeah, I did say banker episode. Where I can just start decorating this land up a bit. Let me know what you think, if we should be doing a banking episode. I think it would be nice to do a banking episode and a detailing episode with money from the bank, because I did promise that, and I haven't done one of that yet. Yeah. Right, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to get my telefication device that's also got a camera on. And I'm going to take a picture of my balance, because I'm going to forget. And we'll make sure that it is that at the end. Yeah? Right, so there. That's exactly how much money we've got in the bank. And we'll use that at the end to put the money back in. And we'll do a completely free of charge decorating, detailing episode. Happy days. Right, let's add in some money. How much should we do? Is that 50 mil? Yeah, that's 50 mil. That's 5 mil. Well, that will do for now. That will do, donkey. That will do. Right, so what we're gonna do, we need to get rid of... I can't get rid of the chickens. The chickens are in their forever home. We've got the shitter that needs to go. Look at that. Looks like Shay's been using that. We've got this old scummy mattress. This needs to go. I do like this barn. We're gonna lift it up and place it somewhere else. The silos can't be moved at the moment because they've still got grain and shite in. Yeah, let's do some decorating. So before I do anything, we're going to save the game, because you know what happens on this channel. Every single time you try and do something pretty cool, something always fucks up. Right, so Let's get rid of the poor. We're going to get rid of the house. There we go. We're going to get rid of the broken watermill. We do have enough money to buy a new one. Right, let's see if everything's all working nicely still. Yes, it is, which is good to see. We're going to cut down some more trees. Are we? Yes. Yes, we are. Right, let's... I'm cutting down more trees, so we've got more space to play with. That's basically what we're doing. I don't have the T-Rex enabled, so I can't just, like, walk over to them and demolish them. So let's get rid of all these trees. I'm actually quite happy that I'm going to be doing a detailing episode today, to be honest. I do want to keep the log cabin, but I think we should improve it. Do I need to do this? Wait, one second. Let's fly. I did not know you could fly with that. I've probably broken the game. There we go. Right, let's fly again. There we go. Up. Right, so the bit that I want to start decorating today is this little track. So, do we want to keep these trees? Yes, we do. Do I want to keep that tree there? No, I don't. Right, let's come down. Let's get rid of this tree. Hello from Brazil. Hello. How do I say hello in Brazilian? Is there a way of doing that? Thank you for following as well. That is much appreciated. It does really help out the channel. Happy days. Thank you so much. What's Brazilian for hello? Hola. No, that's is that Spanish? Thank you for liking the stream as well. That is much appreciated. I don't know if they I don't know if I know a few languages. Hola. Is that right? Did I get it right? Did I? No. I don't know. But yeah, I know a few languages. I know English. That's good. I know American. Hello. Howdy. I know Irish. Potato. Oh, right, yeah. So what we're going to do here, we're going to flatten down this mountain. I don't know if I got it right yet. I'm playing back. Oh, I don't know. Right, yeah, so we're going to flatten down the mountain here. Going to try and... right, so how do we flatten? Flatten is both of them down together, right? So we're going to do that. What? That's quite a lot. Yeah, and I didn't remove the stump, did I? No. What am I doing? Okay, right. Panic. Right, let's bring that back. There we go. We're going to raise it up slightly, so let's lower down this limit a second. There we go. We're going to go and get our tractor a second. We'll disconnect that. We'll turn the engine on, and we'll go and get our stump ripper outery thing, which is just here, I believe. Now, is that the 3-point linkage one? I don't know. Let's connect it up and hope for the best. No, we can't connect it up, so it is the front loader attaching one. So let's disconnect this down. There we go. Nope, down. That way. Brilliant. Disconnect. You're welcome. Now, best, worst driver in Farm Sim just here. Now, I would say it the other way around, but I'm not copying Mr. Clutch. Do I need... Yes, I will need my weight. Let's go and collect the weight. There we go. Let's come around here. Fantastic. Where is the weight? The weight is in the bucket that's behind the silo. Yes, I did say bucket. Right, let's jump out. Let's bring the weight over. There we go. Beautiful. Jump in and connect the weight up. No! Wait, please. Oh, what are you doing to me? Oh, no. Nearly had it. There we go. Beautiful. Yes, you are. Right. That is a massive hill. I didn't realise it was that big. I probably did, but I've forgotten. Right, so we are coming over here. We're going to be removing the stump. There we go. Right, let's F1 it. So stump cutter. Right, let's turn it on. B. Let's bring it down and bring ourselves forward. Now, either that's working or it's not working. It's worked! There we go. That is what you call skills on a Sunday morning. It's not even Sunday. Right, let's bring this back round here. We're going to turn it off. And, yeah, that's going to stay there for now. Right, let's go back to our detail work that we want to do. Right, so let's move a bit closer. We're going to take this level here and we're going to flatten it from there. And we're just going to do a few strokes in different places. Just so we can get the staggered effect. We want to try and make it all nice and level. Now, it's still going to be quite high up in the sky, which I don't really like. But we're gonna try. We're gonna get it working. We'll get it working for you lot today, because that is what I do. Right, we're gonna gently smooth all that. We'll come back to that section in a minute. We'll smooth this section here. Now, I want to make an off the beaten track, if that makes sense, down here. So there's a few things that we've got to do first. We need a shed. We want the minging shed, really, down here. Not the minging shed, the shed that comes with the game, with this level. Do we have it? Oh, we got one of these rusty ones. That's always nice. So we can place some of these around here, can't we? So we'll have like thick forest either side. Oh, this is going to look beautiful. It is. Right, so we'll place that there, and we'll place another one next to it. Right, let's oh, look at that. That's starting to look. That's starting to look like something. That is right. What else do we need? We want. What do we want? We want this again, don't we? And we want something nice and big. Thank you, Peter James, for following. Well, thank you. That really does help out the channel. What way round do we want this? Shall we have it this way? So we've got different orientations. Yes, I did say orientations. I don't know why. Is that the correct word? Maybe, maybe not. Right, we're going to place this just here. Now, I don't know how this is going to turn out, but hopefully we can make something work. Now, this section here is going to be smoothed anyway. It's probably going to be taken back slightly as well. We're going to have trees all in this back area. Let's just get the smoothing gun out a second, and we'll just smoothen that little section out there. Yes. Then we can carry on the dirt track down there and have a little T-junction down to this little rusty little area. I think that'd be quite nice. Quite nice. Right, let's find a gate first. We're gonna add all the minor details in before adding the big details, because that is normally the way that stuff works in this game. Right, we're looking for a piece of rustiness. Oh, no, I want to add these in as well. Now, I should be paying for these, but I'm not. Why? Because I can't be bothered. We are doing a detailing episode today. How many more times, damn it? Right, let's bring that down. We're just gonna yeah, flatten out this section a bit more. We will make it all look nice and work properly in a minute, so don't worry, don't worry, don't worry. I am worrying. No, don't worry. Right, we're gonna get everything that we need. Right, so we want to make this place look nice. We want to make it look lived in and homely, but we also want to get everything working. Right, so that can go there. We can have the second one just here. There we go. So we can buy our seed, we can buy our fertilizer. That saves us going now to the shop. We do want some lights back here as well, don't we? Right, so we got that little light in 8. Just in there. Beautiful. Look at that. That is, oh, it's all coming together nicely. We're going to have a slight issue here, but hopefully it won't be seen when it happens. Right, pop that just in there. Can we do it? There we go. Put one just on the corner here. Is it keyboard 8? No. Go there. And then we can place one of them there. Right, so this side's going to be lit up how we want it. Now, over here, we're just going to want 2 separate lights, but push back slightly. Okay, because we do want it when it gets dark to actually be dark. We're not trying to make, well, yeah, we are trying to make it look a bit spooky like. But not too spooky like, because I'll end up shitting myself. Yeah, that's basically it. Right, and right, so if we have a look up high, you can see that there's a road here. So we do want a lamp just on the edge of the road. Okay, so we know where our turning is. Right, now we are looking for oh, we got these as well, but I don't need them anymore because I've got something else, which is a bit stupid. Do we want a little petrol station so we can fill up? Do we? Or do we not? Shall we? I think we shall. Where should we have that? Now, is it a 2-sider or is it a 1-sider? Let's... Oh, it's 1 side. Okay. Right, so we'll place that just here. Yeah. Yes. Right, so that is there. Oh, that's shit. It's a bit wonky, so we're gonna have to flatten it down slightly. Right, let's get this. We'll smooth. Oh no, 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 no! Don't do that. Right, so let's bring that down. Oh, down, 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 down. There we go. So that looks like it's all part of it. And now we'll smooth out. No, we don't want to smooth that. Wait, 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 wait. We are doing this. We are doing it. Right, smooth around here. Turn around. There we go. And we need to smooth down here. That is starting to look sexy. Right. That's all in. We will sort out this back bit in a minute. This is our little farmer's yard. Right, what else do we need? I said a gate, didn't I? I want something nice and rusty like. Right, a rusty gate. Rusty gate. Do we have a rusty gate? Rusty gate. Not there. Right, is it in decoration? Or have I not got it installed? Probably the latter. Right, let's have a look in here. We've got some rusty cars. What rusty cars? I don't. Right, got trees. We do need trees shortly. Don't need fence. Don't need houses. We don't need Oh, we got loads of loveitudes here. Oh, this is making me all kinds of happy. This right. Right. I'm really concentrating now because I want to make this area perfect now that we're doing it. Even though I didn't really want to do it, but we're doing it now, so we've got to do it. Ooh, look at this. Look, this is going to be details that you're not going to be able to see properly yet. But I'm adding it in because once I've done what I've needed to do, this is going to look amazing. Look, it's like it's oil slicky. Oh yes. Right, anyway, we can add one of these in down here as well. Look, plop. There we go. Right. Anyway, sidetracked. No, stop. Right. What do we need? I'm looking for a gate. Do we have a gate? Do we have a gate? Sorry, I'm really getting sidetracked now. Can I lean that up against the lamppost? Oh, sorry. Right, gate. There's more. Now the thing is, I'm doing this, and you're probably not even going to end up seeing them. And I'll tell you for why. Because there's going to be loads of trees everywhere. So you're not going to see these at all. So I don't know why I'm right, I don't have the gate that I wanted, so we're going to have to use a different gate. Now, I don't know if these gates that I've got here are going to be big enough for the machineries. But the only problem is... Oh, there we go. There is no problem. That's what the problem is. Right, looking for a gate. I don't want a sliding gate. I want a whoosh gate. Swing gate. Oh, yes. Right, so we've got one of these that can go here. No, I want it the other way. Do I? Yes. Right, so let's turn around. Because we don't want it to intrude on anything. That can go there, and then it will technically rest against the lamppost. But that looks too new and too fresh. Let's run down and open up the gate. Now... Right, that's kind of alright. Okay. Kind of happy. I don't know if I am or not, but I'm kind of happy. Right, we need some mud. Do we? Yes. Mud, please! Alright, let's come over here. We don't want that. That's grass. Don't want that. They're flowers. They're also flowers. That's bush. That's more flowers. That's poppies. That's more flowers. That's... What is that? I don't know. Gravel. That's rock. More rock. Mud. Right, I don't like that mud, but we're going to use it. Okay. Right, so... This little section here is the bit that I want to do next. But I don't want to do it. It's not just going to look like that. That looks a bit shite. This is the start of amazingness. Okay, that looks too uniform, too brilliant. So we're gonna decrease stuff, and we're gonna put some different variants in. Going down like this first. So we've got some different degree of texture of dirt. Okay. We don't want sand. We don't want that. We do want that one though. This one is a puddly texture. Now, people always say that when you do your floors, it's got to look uniform. Really? No, it doesn't. You do it how you want to do your floors, and that's how it should be done. Now, if I wanted to do a puddle like that in the middle, I'm going to do a puddle like that in the middle. That's not good. That's more that. That's more of that. We got some darker dirt. Is that darker dirt? No, that's the same dirt. Alright, now down here we can add some leafage, and that can go down. Because you got to remember that we're going to be having trees either side of this, so there's no point having... You need to have leaves on the floor, don't you? And we're going to put some more grass down. Grass flattering down there. What's this? This is normal grass again. So we can regrass up side here for now. Grass down the side here. Grass down the side here. We want some grass in the middle down here. So you're just throwing down loads of different ground textures until it looks nice. That's basically what we need to accomplish. Right, what's this one? A few flowers. Yeah, they can be classed as weed. Yes, we are going to be adding weeds. We're going to be adding some more trees. We're going to be adding some bushes. Don't worry about that. We'll add some white. Not too much. You need to remember that it is going to be dark down here. Now, I do have this brush here. I won't be doing that until near the end, okay? That will be going in. I just want to get all the weedy sort of weeds in first. And remove some of this pink. Gonna have some weeds like that in the middle there. We're gonna have them around the cars. That's my tractor. I don't know why I've got it there. What about a tree house? What about a treehouse? Now, I've done a treehouse in my last series. I'm not having a treehouse in this one. Plus, we do have, if I turn around here, the Hunter's Lodge just over here. So, we've already got something similar. So, we're not going to be having that here. Now, I've missed all this stuff down here. So, we do need to go back and get some more of it done. Thank you for liking the stream. It does really help out the channel. Much appreciated. We're going to have some of these. I don't want them, but we're going to have them. I do... My tractor is going to get stuck in a second. So let's run down here. We are going to be moving my tractor. Because it's going to get stuck. Thank you for liking the stream. Well done. It does help out the channel. Right, there we go. Let's move ourselves this way, just out the way a bit. So all of this section down here will need to get done as well at some point. Right, anyway, where were we? Right, add it. Ah! Right. Am I back in the room? Yes. Cool. Right. So yeah, we're missing stuff down here. We'll need some mud going this way. That's all going to be concreted. So there's no point worrying about that. So we need to, yeah, kind of get this kind of more normal-fied. Yes, that is a real word, normal-fied. Right, there we go. Where's my bushes? Gone past them, have I? Yep, gone past my bush. That'll need to be shaved at some point. There, bushes, right. So all of this down here is going to be covered up as much as possible. You're hardly going to see any of this stuff that we have added in. And that's the whole point, because it's all in the finer detail that's going to be making this look more realistic and more, not abandoned, because we're still technically living here, but more run down. Like, I'm not making a farm to be, oh yeah, this is like, whoa, amazing. I'm making a farm to make it look tight, because I like it like that. So if we just come down, have a little look around. You know, can you see what I'm trying to get at here now? Like, we will have trees everywhere as well. Right, so that's that side. That actually looks quite nice. Now let's move around to this side. We do want some of this encroaching the road, but we're just trying to make sure that all this little section here is all covered up. So basically it's not being, it's going to be hidden. Right, now we've done that, we can go and detail it more before we add the trees. Right, so I saw loads of shit everywhere, and that's why. So if you see anything that you like us to have, then let me know in the comments below, and we'll try and find it and add it in. Right, I don't want to do trees yet. Trees are last, because as soon as the trees are in, you can't work properly. We'll add a few rocks. Because rocks make everything look alright, don't they? Everything looks more realistic when you've got a rock or two. Some people haven't seen our street, and there's loads of rocks everywhere. There we go, there's a few in there. Right, oil cans. Why am I over here? I don't know. Right, we can just place these in. And the thing is, when you drive down here, you're not really going to see any of it. Because hopefully it's going to be dark because of all the trees that we're going to add in. You know what? We'll add a boat. There we go. Look, we've got a boat in here as well. I don't know. I don't know. There's a boat there though. We're going to add some used machinery, so like a broken down combine. That's going to be hidden more in the tree area. Oh, scrap bus. See, look, these are all stuff that you're not going to notice, but if you've watched this episode, you will know. You will just know that they're there. And that's the beauty of doing these episodes, that people aren't going to know. They're not going to know that this stuff is here. Apart from you. Apart from the lovely people at home that are taking their time out their busy day before the end of the year. They are going to see this and be like, that is how to do it. Like, we're going to add a broken building down here. Now, that's not going to help anyone. Oh, fuck. Like I said, it's not going to help anyone because that's just taking away all the shit that I wanted to add in. That's fine. That's fine. We'll sort it out. I'll sort it out. Do we want some concrete pads down here? Yes, yes we do. Now, they're not going to be full concrete either. They're going to be just little parts of concrete that are going to be showing. You're welcome. Exactly. We want some oil stuff down here as well, do we? Yeah. That's going to make the floor look a little bit darker. We'll add a few of these ones as well. Oh yes, this is the stuff that we want coming up now. We want one of these. We want that right there. Yeah, we do. We want one of these just over here. Like, the rubbish hasn't been collected in ages. That's why it's back. Yeah, that's just happened. There we go. Rotate that one around. That one's also backwards as well, so we'll have to rotate you round. There we go. No one's going to see these. That's the thing. Like, we can pop that in there. And no one's going to know that that's there apart from us. Like, in here, we can add a ladder. Can we? Is it going to allow me to? Probably not. Right, let's is it there? See, no one's gonna know all this apart from you lovely people. Right, now we want a telephone pole. Do we? Yeah, we do. Where do we want it? There. Okay. And we'll have a matching one this side. Will we? Damn right we will. Right, where can that go? That can go here. Beautiful. Do we want some more rock? Oh, some tyres, yeah. No, we've got tyres. We've already got tyres. Add a cowboy fence. Maybe. Do we have a cowboy fence? Did you see a cowboy fence? Did you? If you did, we'll add one. If you didn't, then we won't add one. Where am I adding cowboy fence to? Right, I need to add a few more weedatures. So which one's the weed brush? This one. Beautiful. Right, there we go. Look at this. Yes. See, look, that is now all hidden even more. So when you're down at this level, you're not going to notice all that. All of that work that we've done, you're not going to notice. And that's why I like doing this. I can spend hours just adding crap everywhere and no one's going to see it. This is literally a shoving crap everywhere episode, and I'm enjoying it. Trees. Now, the only problem with adding trees, how I'm going to be adding trees, is the fact that they're going to be placeables. That is my issue. It means my count's going to be going up. Now, I could plant them. I can't now. I could have planted them. Well, you know what? We'll add a sandcastle just down there. No, yeah, we could. What's that? No, don't get sidetracked. Right, oh, hang on. What's that? What is that? I kind of want to add it, but no, don't get sidetracked. That's cheap though. Yeah, what was I doing? Yeah, trees. I don't like adding trees because they turn up to be placeables, and you don't want placeables. Right, we need to add some trees back here first. So you need, when you're doing your trees, you need to make sure that they're all different types, all different sizes. Definitely not a palm tree. Don't even mention about a palm tree. And you don't want to just use all one size of tree either. Right. Sorry if I'm going quiet. I'm just trying to get all these placed in where we kind of want them. This is why I don't like... I'm lost. Am I going this way? Yes, I am. Right, there's a few. Let's try and get down to a better level where stuff isn't going to affect us much. Can you see what I mean though now by it's starting to get a bit darker by adding more trees in? See, look, if it's going to be one of these roads that if you didn't know was here, you wouldn't know it's here. A few more there. There. And we'll go for some of the smaller ones, some thinner. There we go, just to thick it all up slightly. And we're just literally placing them all in. There we go. Right, so let's rotate round so we can actually see the entrance. Want some trees growing inside there. Gonna hide some behind here just to fill up that little section there. Right, there's a little bit here that needs... There we go. That side's looking nice. Let's try and turn around to see this side. Now this side's a bit bare at the moment, so we're gonna come in straight behind and plonk some trees. Because we just, even though it's not going to be thickly, densely packed, it's worth just having stuff to obscure the view. Right, where is our track? Our track is going down here. See, look, this is starting to look really run down. You know that there's stuff there, but you just... You're going to drive past, you're going to see stuff, but you won't see it, if that makes sense. Ah, that's a problem. That rock, but that's fine. Right, we need another tall tree. Cheeky little autosave. Always a good plan. Always a good plan. Do we need a... I think that will be fine. And sandcastle. Yeah, I like that. I like that. One more thing that I think that we need. I don't know where it is though. So we're gonna have a little look for it. I'm gonna light up a fag. Right, what is it? We need. Oh, I don't know how to explain it. I don't know how to explain what I'm looking for. One of these. Now, this is plank. Now, why do I want one of these? Well, this is going to kind of be a main roady sort of thing. So you're going to need a bus stop. Even though we're not having buses because it's a computer game where you do your farms. So we're going to place one of those there. Look at that. Yes. That is beautiful. Right. What are we going to type in? Be back. Now I'm dyslexic, so this may say something completely different. Alexa, how do you spell passage? So right, P-A-S-S-A-G-E. Okay. Right, let's put it in. P A S S A G E. Back passage. You're welcome. That's the back passage bus stop, just right there. Front passage, no, back passage. The front passage is at the front. I'll take you to the front. We haven't done the front yet. Look, this is my shed. Right, the front is over here. This is the front passage. I always like sorting out the back passage first. Right, so now we've done the back passage, we need to do this little off-skirt-y section. Right, so let's get the terrain tools. Right, where are we going? We're over here, so we've got quite a bit that we need to sort out. Right, there we go. We can push that back slightly. And then we are we gonna smooth it, or shall we keep it sharp? Shall we keep it like a cliff edge? I know behind here we're gonna have some more bushes to hide that and some more trees. But shall we have this as a cliff edge? Do we want a cliff edge round here? Cliff edged. Up here we're gonna have another another field. So it's just trying to work out what's needed. Right, let's boost up the strength. There we go. And then, yeah, slowly get this to come down nicely. Yeah, that's all right. Nice little a hilly bit. Oh yeah, yeah. Right, down here. That's kind of hidden, but not, if that makes sense. I like that. I like that a lot. There we go. This is actually making me all kinds of happy. Not getting rid of that though. Wanted that. There we go. So next, we need some. What's this? I don't know. Why don't you place it down and find out? Okay. Oh yes. Look. Don't even want that much, but yeah, look at that. Amazing. We're gonna. Shall we put some at the top? We'll put some at the top. We'll cut that back shortly in a second anyway. That's fine. Right, so next we want not that, not that, not that, definitely not that. Some of that. We want some of that. There we go. So this is now kind of blending it all in, making it look like it's a yard rather than a grass patch that was taken over. And that's going to come down to about here. We will add some more detailing on there shortly. Do we want rock on here? Like it has been carved? Like we have notched back from the hill. What do we think to this, guys? May take that back a little bit just to sharpen it up. Not that much though. Done it now. Yeah, you have. Right, like that. Then we can come back to here and just put that back in there. We can remove some sections now. Moving that down here. And we'll add some more more of this. That's not that. No. Oh, no, no, nope, 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 nope. Definitely not. Nope, nope. There we go. Add some of that in down here, and some, just a little bit more behind here, and just a bit there. Now this is starting to look more like a yard. Under here we'll just fill that in as well. Beautiful. Right, we need some water patches now. So water is this one. Not going to go too heavy on it, but everywhere where liquid is, we're going to add. Right, this is liquid herbicide and all of that, so we can add some water here. These buildings at the corner, they're going to have some water runoff. That's what happens with building, so we can place some water down there and water down here as well. We can also add some grassy bits, like it's yeah, exactly. Don't want that, don't want that, do we want that? Yes. Put that in there. We'll try and squeeze some of that in here as well, yes. Boy, that is what we want. Right, turn that around. Thanks, Pete. It's kind of okay. Thank you, Nuno, for liking the stream. That is much appreciated. How are you doing, my friend? It's been a long time. Right, so getting some of this down here. So it's more blended rather than sudden rock face. There we go. I think this is coming together quite nicely. It's not as old. It's old, but it's not as old as what I wanted it to look like, which is good. Next, do we want hedges or do we want fences? These hedges are going to be way too small. Fences. Now, there's a vast array of fences that we have on here. There's a few mods. There's a few that came with the map. Do we say that we should use some not new fences because they look a bit shocking. But these ones here came with the map. So like place that so it goes all the way across, and we've got another dirt track there to get to that field. I think that would be the correct. You want bushes down there? Well, we'll add some fence, and then we will add a bit of bush action. Thank you, Sarah, for following. Much appreciated. How are you doing? You all right? So we'll bush up this side. We all know Sarah likes a good bush. There we go. Right, so we've got that. We will add some grassiness down here. And after, so that is now completely covered in bush. But we will debush it slightly. Right, is this no, yes. Right, so we'll come in here and we'll find where that is, and hey, that's not working. We need grass. We need grass, guys. We need grass. That's rock, that's mud, sand, no, panic, no. Mud? Will mud work? Yes, mud will work. You can kind of see it, but that's looking. Oh, what happened there? That was a bit jank, isn't it? We'll add a tree there. All else fails, fix it with a tree. Right, that's floating as well. I'm not happy about a floater. Right, let's bring that down. We'll raise that up slightly. And now I've just remembered something that I do want to do. We need to find the trees. Oh, my knee's gone weird. Ow! Because I'm up in the attic in the freezing cold. I'm sat in a sleeping bag. Right. Tree in there, please. Beautiful. And a tree here, please. Right there. No, here. No. Move across. Move across. There. Yes. Can't even see any different now. That is what we want to see. There we go. Right. Now we've done that, we need to add a few more bits of lightage. Because this is obviously a working area. It does need to be lit. Because there is times where you're going to need stuff in the dark. Right, so we'll place one of they just there. Now that is the wrong way, isn't it? Yep, that is. Silly bugger. Yep, yeah, you are. Right, we'll place it there. We'll delete that one in a minute. Move across, we'll place another one just over here. There we go. We're going to take that, we're going to turn this around and place that over here. Yep, beautiful. Going to take one, place it just here as well. This is the yard starting to come together a bit. We are going to find more trees. No, I really have a thing for trees at the moment. I want to add trees. Tree. What trees? My trees! Trees! There, tree. No. No. I think the decoration trees I need to find. Yeah, that's where more trees are. More trees are with there. Yes. Here. Haha. Right, do we put the pooping hut in? Do we add poo? Oh, Um, do we add? There's a little baby tree. Oh no, I don't want that. That's horrendously small. That's a bit too big. We need to. Shall we put that outhouse? That's the correct terminology. Shall we put that in over in this little section? Right, let's add a few more bigger trees in as well, just to make it look more natural. Some more trees around here as well. Can't see now. Right, twist. There, follow. Yes, great, nice. Some smaller trees just in here to block the view off slightly. This is slowly coming together. And to be honest, I haven't even spent 1 million yet. Looking nice, very nice. Some slightly bigger trees. Yeah, why not? Treat ourselves. Even bigger trees. Okay. Right, I am slowly getting really happy with this. Random big tree in there? Yeah, why not? The end of 2020, I don't mind. Right, let's come down to this level here. Now, slow down the speed, otherwise I'll be everywhere. So this bit is still shite at the moment. We've just been working on this little section, so you're going to have your little passageway through here. Now there's a bit of weedage there which I don't like, which needs to go. Alright, so we need to go on here, and just this little piece here, I'm not a fan. So we are going to smallen that down. There we go, right, where were we? So you come into this section of the yard here. So this is our new combine harvester area, or big implements sector. Shall we add another shed in here? Maybe. We've got our fueling station. We've got these little doodahs. Now, do both of they open? Please. There we go. Now, this is my next concern and issue, that these are all grown in. So, we may have to de-weed they. Which I think we are going to have to do pretty much now. Like, because they are, unfortunately, a bit too close. And they shouldn't be going in to a building like that. That may have to be a placeable hedge that goes down there. I'm not 100% yet. Please don't quote me on that. But yeah, they look fine. We've got some lights in here somewhere. Where's our light switches? Do we? Lights on? Yep. And we can do the same here. Lights on. Is that lights on? Lights on. There we go. This is... it doesn't even look like the same place anymore, does it? Right, I reckon we need a pressure washer. So we can clean all of our doodahs. Yes. Do we get an nice one or an old one? I'd say we get a nice one. One of these. Yes, please. Right, that can be placed just over here. And then also, whilst we are here, there was something that I wanted to do, but I've forgotten. Great stuff. Thank you so much for that. Do we add a greenhouse? No, we don't. Not here. We won't add a greenhouse here. Radio tower? Do we need one? I think we should add just a small generic toolbox, I think. I do want one of these. Now, do we want that one or that one? Whoa, that's massive. Let's turn around. Let's see if we can. Yeah, let's see if we can fit it in. This is part of the precision farming DLC, and it's got the radio tower thing on to help with the thing. Now, it's got the thing to help with the precision farmingness, with the application rates and everything. Does that actually open? Yes, it does. That is technically a new storage area for us. That's fine. That's fine. I'm not too concerned about that. Got enough space to get through. Did I want it there? Did I want that in general? Probably not. But it's worth it for that little aerial there, because that's going to stop our sprayer and everything when it comes round to it. Is there anything else, guys, that we need to add? I want to add some more water down on the floor here. And the reason for that is because we are going to be pressure washing stuff, so the floor is going to be wet, isn't it? So where's the water? The water is that one. So a bit of water around here. There we go. That's yeah, that's getting there. Yes. I like that. I like that a lot. Right, so what shall we do, guys? Shall we start moving all our machinery? Yes, yes, we shall. Right, there's a fence there. Yep, near little chickens loose. Yep, I know. So all of this section down here will need sorting out as well. But it's actually nice having a little yard. Right, let's keep going. Beautiful. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Turn you off. Okay, right, let's get our tractor. We've got a lot of stuff to move, guys. That's a pain. Yeah, I know. Right, so swing this round. So there's stuff that's gonna be plonked randomly, like this thing here that's on the front of us, our tree stump remover grinder downer. We are just gonna be plonking it, and we're gonna be plonking that as close as we can, just there, because we will be using it again, so we need easy access to it. Like I said, yes, easy access. Right, so let's get some more items of plentitude. We've got a bucket here. Yeah, let's move the bucket around. Like, the bucket will need to be somewhere close, because it will be used. Oh, no. Sugar. Alright. Reverse back. Tilt that forward. Now drop. There we go. We've got a power fork somewhere. I don't know where that is. I do know for a fact that I need to remove this back weight. So we're just going to leave that there for a moment. That can be moved shortly. But oh, is this a good idea, guys? Is it a good idea to move everything? I don't know. Right, that can get clipped on. There we go, and you can be moved. Now, you probably came into my first conundrum. Do I have enough space to reverse this in? Probably not. Alright, let's lift this all the way up. Right, let's move the combine. I do have enough space, but I don't have the right place. Is all that? Yeah, I know. Calm down. There we go. Right, let's move that back over this way. Turn that off. Jump back into here. Now did I just do this in one? Don't jinx it. I've jinxed it, and I. No, go. Yes, son. That is amazing. I can't believe I've just done that. I honestly can't. Right, now let's get rid of the rest of the crap. Okay. Right, what's over here? We've got a pallet forks. Yep. Let's grab they. They are now attached. We'll rotate round. We'll get our custom cultivator. Which is just here. That can go in one of the sheds. I'm all sorts of happy about this now, guys. I can't wait until we can start moving, well, not moving, but adding to different sections. Now we won't need the cultivator for a bit, so we'll just place that at the back. I don't know if we're going to need the weeder again. Alright, let's lower that. There we go, and we'll detach. Oh, there's one more thing I want to do to that dirt track, but I'll get that sorted after we've moved stuff. It's a dirt track, isn't it? So obviously it's going to be a little bit bumpy. So we need to add some dips. Yeah. I think that will improve the situation to no end. Oh, we'll get a rusty weeder first. There we go. Let's reverse that back up. Alright, let's spin her back round. Thank you for following. That is much appreciated. It really does help out the channel. There we go. Alright, let's bring that around. And we're going to pop that just in here as well. There we go. So we'll lower that and drop that down there. Now, I do want to get rid of this front loader for the moment. So we are going to place that just over here. Are we? Yeah. We'll keep pallet forks on, but we need to tuck it away. So we'll tuck that down here because pallet forks are kind of sharp, so we'll just get rid of them. Right, so there. Hatch, beautiful. And we'll take the weight and plonk the weight down nearby as well. Now I'm happy that we've done this episode today. It was supposed to be a farming episode, but I don't really want to do any farming today. It's the last day of the year, so not the last day of the year, the last day I'm going to be playing of this year. So it is worth doing a nice little tidy up and treating myself to a happy new year by having a new farm area. Now I don't like those lumps. There's some lumpage there, some lumpitude that needs to be abolished. There we go. Right, so let's come in nice and tight, tweak like a twigger, and gonna flatten that slightly, and then gonna be doing that. Now let's reverse back and hopefully they'll all land nicely in a decent place. Walking aloud at the moment whilst I'm... Oh no, don't go in. Walk over here. I'll pick you up. There we go. You're fine, you're fine, and you're fine. So they were all slightly floating, so they're not now. That's good. Right, let's go and collect the rest of the gubbins. What else do we need to add in this little section, guys? Please help me. Help me help you enjoy yourselves on this channel by telling me what we need. That shed is going to disappear over there. I'm still not a fan of this mower, guys. I'm not. I'm really not. I need to find a new mower because that is massive. Mowers. Can we get something that is going to work and look nice? That's what we got. That's massive. That's also going to be massive. Shall I just get a side one? Right, yeah, we're going to get that. And we're going to sell the other one. Going to sell that one because that looks so pissing stupid on this tractor. Right, where is that one? Be gone. There we go. Hi, thank you for following. It really does help out the channel. Many thanks and much love in return. You want me to add some rocks? Where do you want me to add the rocks? It's alright saying random stuff, but you need to tell me where you want the random stuff to go, my friend. I don't know why my comments ain't popping up on here either. I've got to look on two different devices to find the comments. which is really weird. Right, are we going to be able to squeeze that in here? Can we fill up? Oh, we can. Yes. It's amazing. Just brought some fuel from a new fuel station. Anywhere, random places. Well, do you want them on the roof or on the top of a tree? Random places. It could be anywhere, mate. Whereabouts? Just like dotted around, or I'm baffled about where you want them to go. I need to find them first, though. Rocks, right? Like a rock there. Rock on the corner. Where do you want the rocks to go, mate? Floor. Okay, right, so like random rocks, please. You sure? No, I'm not sure. He is though. Right, one up there. Some of them don't want to place, mate, because of everything that's around. There's loads of triggers. Not letting me go forward either. There we go. Yeah, if it's in a triggerable area, it won't let me place them. Like there. That would be a really nice space for a rock. Oh, it done it. That's a big one. Big rock. There we go. Is that enough rocks? Yeah. Okay. Something that I do think that we should we? I don't know. I'm probably debating. I don't know. Do we need a workshop so we can fix the tractors? Or shall we just get a toolbox? A little toolbox, I think. Right. Jumpy game. Little toolbox down here so we can fix all our tractors. That will be really beneficial. So if I go over here, I can now jump out of here and then go to here and repair all vehicles, so left Alt J. Thank you so much for following the channel. That is much appreciated. Word to your mother. Respect. I don't know where that came from. It came from somewhere though. Yeah, it did. Right. What else do we need to move? We need to move this lemon trailer. I don't like this. Well, I like the trailer. It looks nice, but I don't like its axleness. Yes, you heard that correct. It's axleness. Right, so we'll bring that round here. I do eventually want to move the silos if I can, but they will need to be emptied first. This axleness. Right, so let's place that up in here. So yeah, when you turn with this, it doesn't turn how I want it to turn. So what I normally do with this when I want to pack it away is I pick it up and drag it and throw it, and then pick it up and drag it. See, look, it's in. Parked it in one. Did you see that, skills? Oh, there is something else that I do want to add, but I don't know if it'll fit. And I don't think we need it, but I want to add it. Do we have it? If we've got it, I'm going to try and add it. If we don't have it, then I'm not going to add it. Right, let's have a quick peruse ski. Do we have it? I don't know if we got it or not. Oh, we do. Liquid fertilizer tank and a seed tank. Do we want a? Yes and no, but we've already got the buy-in and sell points. But I like them. And it just adds a bit more detail in, doesn't it? Having stuff like that. So I am going to add them. If I add this here, you're not going to get anything in. I know. Is that a risk I'm willing to take, though? Probably not. But it looks nice. It does. What about around here? So it's connected but not connected. Like there. It's in. Guys, there's no going back now. It's in. Just ran into a problem though. What's that? Pete told me to add bloody rock. Did he? Yeah, he did. Now, that rock, yeah. That needs to go. Does it? Yeah. Gone. Right, bit of manscaping. We need to lower. There we go. Whilst we're here, we need to go and remove a lamppost as well, don't we? We had an error earlier. Which one? That one? Yep. Where's that to? I don't know. Just over here, mate. Is it? No. Because we're over here. Okay. This is where I don't know what I'm actually talking about now. This lamppost here needs to go. Yes. That was the wrong way. That's now gone. Right, is there anything else I need to add, move? Maybe. We got our spreader down there. Yeah, we need to get that. Do we? Yes. Is that something else down there? Yeah, that is. What is it? That's pallet forks, mate. Is it? Shit. That needs to be moved. Yeah, it does. I don't know why I'm talking like this either, but I am. Do I sound much like a twat? Possibly. Right, rotate, yeah. This way, maybe. Okay. Connect that up. Beautiful. I know, right. Oh shit. Right, we may actually have to do some farming, guys. Are we going to? Yeah, we're going to have to. We've got canola to do. Yes. Right. That's something that needs doing today. Does it really? Yes, it does. We have got some work to do. Some proper work. Some manly work. Manly work, really? Yeah. Alright, we need to get our combine out. Right, we'll just plonky just down here for now. Will we? Yep, that can go there. Now, I didn't know that was going to happen today. I thought that was going to be in not tomorrow's episode, the next episode. But we're going to have to do some real work now, which is good. It's fun. Let's get our header out of here. It's pointless me moving it, wasn't it? Yeah, it was. Right, I think I need to set the growth to small. To not grow as quick, please. That'll be appreciated if you do not grow when I'm trying to detail. Alright, we'll pop that around here. Detach from there, because we're going to have to go and get the loading wagon that I parked so nice and neat in here. Yes, round here. So what was the point of moving everything? I don't have a Scooby-Doo, mate. I don't have a clue. I honestly thought that this wasn't going to be a farming episode today, so I decided to do a detailing episode. Right, let's bring her around. Yep, move it around here. Yep. And we're just going to park that up somewhere out the way for now. Because we do need to get the combine. We need to take off the corn header. We need to make sure that we've got a swath enabled. Right, there we go. Put that there, that to there. And then we're going to dump that there. Are we? Yes. Right. Bring that around here. Yep. Look at this little rust bucket. Isn't she beautiful? Connect that up. Leave the trailer just there. Now, I do need to add GPS onto this. Shall I do it now? Whilst I've still got millions. Yep. Before I go back to what it was before. Yep, may as well. It's not cheating because it's not... Oh, there we go. Right, let's run around here. Come in here. We want to customize. Yeah, we do. Add GPS. Yep. Yes, please. No one saw that. There we go. We've now got a piece of rust with GPS. You're welcome. Right. So let's sort out the GPS for this rust bucket. Auto width. Width. Yeah. Auto width. That's set to 180, please. Thank you. Right, we'll spin her around. There you go, darling. Reverse that back and then forward. And we need to align the dots to the edge of the field. Just like that there. Sweet. Brilliant. Lower. And turn on. There we go. Let's do this. Hopefully it's going to swath soon. Are you going to swath? Yes, you are. Hopefully we're going to have a nice yield from this as well. As you can see from the mini-map, it's green. That means that we have got quite a good yield from this, which is always good to see. I am going to be reversing up though because of the chickens. Am I? No, I'm not. I'm going to be coming down here. Yes. That's what I'm going to be doing. I'll do the headland first, like a professional YouTuber. Even though I'm on Facebook. Yes, that's what I'll do. Now, we are going to run into a slight issue, are we? What's that? Got a bit of the field that's off the edge, mate. Yeah, we do. So, I'm going to be just going down there. And also, that's going to be out of bounds, isn't it? Yeah, mate. Shit. That's fine. Is it? Yeah. Yeah, that'll be fine. That'll be fine. Right. Let's carry on going around with the headland. Don't matter if it's wonky around this side. It's all part of the fun. Is it though? Or are you just saying it? Yeah, I'm just saying it. Right, let's spin that round. There we go. Professional entertainment for you right here on Josh's Magic Plays Games. Enjoy, my friends. Right, whilst we are doing that, cheers. Yeah, so we got quite a bit of the field with 125% yield. Happy about that. We've also got some which is mediocre. Not so happy. But that's fine. This field is going to expand anyway, so I'm not so much of a concern. So much of a concern? Sound like one of the kids of the Undateables. Right, anyway, let's carry on. Beautiful. Rotate her around. There we go. So yeah, canola straw. We do have the straw me mod enabled, so that is going to give us quite a hefty boost in money. I'm not going to sell any of this yet though. And I'll tell you the reason for why. Is because this was supposed to be a detailing episode and not a farming episode. And due to the fact that it was supposed to be a detailing episode, we added quite a bit of money. So I will sell everything once we have spent the once we have got rid of the money that has been added in. Just because that's how it should be done. We're not cheating on the farm work. We're detailing it for free. But the machines and any profit that we make are solely for money for the actual in-gameness. Now, I'm just gonna have to keep everything in there for the moment, ain't I? Yeah, we'll do that for a moment. We'll come over here and then we'll start picking up the straw. Because we need to. We need to collect as much, well, all of this, just so it's off the ground. It's all ready to go for the next episode. I should have been doing grass work today, but I didn't. We cut it. We didn't do anything else with it, basically, because I didn't like the equipment that we had. Right, is that turned on? Yes, it is. Canola straw. There we go. So this is going to fill up not so fast, which is good. Can go quite fast though with this. I don't like that. I'm not a fan of that. We will check out the mini map though. No, not the mini map. The actual main map after we've picked up as much of this as possible, just so we can see the yield potential. Because we do have precision farming enabled, so it would be good to see. Yeah, I knew I wouldn't be able to do that. Just knew it. It's not on my land, mind. So I can't do it. That's probably a couple £100 that we've lost. I'll grab that big section later. Pick up the rest of this bad boy. There we go. I know in the next few episodes we're going to have eggs to sell from me chickens. We are also going to have to redo this field and get it all ready for next harvest, which will be shortly. We've got a massive yield of canola straw. That is quite amazing. That's more than the actual canola itself. So I am actually really chuffed with this. There we go. Right, so this is pretty much all done. Shall we go? No, we're not going to sell it yet. We can't, because we've still got all that money enabled, which needs to go. And that last little bit there we go, beautiful. Right, let's turn that off and lift it up. I don't want to go over the grass with it turned on, because all that will turn to grass. Just going to place this to the side. And we will have to get our cultivator. Eh? I haven't purchased a new vehicle. I don't know what you're doing, mate. Right, let's look at our yield. Come over here. So we had loam and sandy loam. The pH was kind of okay. We do need to lime it now. Nitrogen has completely gone. But our yield down here, we got... that was 100%. We had 115 and we had 125, which is alright. That's not too shabby. So that, yeah, brilliant. That's all I can say from that, really. We had quite a lot of potential yieldage from it all, so I am happy. I am really happy. Right, let's go into our little storage area. We are going to be getting our cultivator. And we'll start cultivating the field. We will have to empty out our fertilizer from over there. Or should we do fertilizer first? No, we will, yeah. So we're going to get the cultivator out. I do want to make the field bigger though, that's the only problem, but I don't want to do it yet, because I'm still in a process of detailing. Thank you, my friend, for liking the stream, that is very much appreciated. Very much. Oh, that is greatly appreciated, thank you. Right, I can't set courseplay up on this either. But can I hire a worker? Or are they going to crash and burn like normal? There's only one way to find out. Right, you can get cracking on there, please. Thank you. I'm going to try and empty out this into my silo. Are you? Yes, I am. Why is my HUD gone? Because O also gets rid of the HUD, doesn't it? Yeah. As well as bringing out the pipe. Right. Oh, yeah, that's going in. That's going in. Happy. I'm happy. That's good. That's saving me a little bit of time. Right. If I press O, that's going to get rid of that. So I'm going to have to put that back on. Okay. Right. Work that out. That's fine. Right, we're gonna have to pop this back on the trailer. Spin around, there we go. Reverse back. Yep. And then connect her up just about here. Are you gonna do it for me? Yes. We'll reverse you back into the yard. There we go, keep going, keep going. Beautiful. Right, may have to bring it a bit further forward. There we go. Round there. Amazing, awesome sauce. Yes. Right, turn that off. Turn off that. That is doing what it needs to do just down here. Amazing. We're not going to increase this field yet. I need to sort out this area first. So our next episode is going to be... Oh, hello. Chickens and our cocks have made a bit of a mess. Have they? Yep. So we're just going to throw a broom at them. Okay. Right. Broom, please. Hello. There we go. Right. Let's do a bit of tidying up. La 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 la. There we go. Let's have a little look at our animals on here. Are they all happy? Cleanliness, we've just sorted that out, so that's fine. They're producing quite a lot of eggs. That is all good. How many do we have in here? We have 174 out of 500. Okay. Great. We've got some boxes. Yep, that's always good. Whilst he is going to be sorting out his section, I will be sorting out these trees, just getting rid of all the extra branches. And yeah, once he's done that, we will get the lime out and we'll start liming, so we can get an even better yield from our next cut of the harvest. So yeah, that we are slowly getting there, guys. We are having a blast, having some fun, detailing, making stuff look nice. We're doing a proper series on here, but having fun at the same time. And I'd like to thank everyone for actually watching, sitting and enjoying this. Because it's always good having people watching and actually enjoying what you're doing. Because I can do a whole load of shite and no one watch. But I prefer people watching and enjoying the shite that I'm doing. Alright, let's saddle up there, yeah? There we go. Right, there we go. There we go. Let's cut all the way down. Did we miss a bit? Yeah, we did. Alright, let's cut that down. Beautiful. Do we buy another piece of land? Or do we wait a little bit longer? That is something that I need to deliberate. I do think that we should. Please let me know in the comments if you think that we should. I do want to get rid of all these trees. That is one of my big issues that I want to do. And the reason for that is this can be an extra part of the field. Because these trees are nice and hefty and going to be worth quite a chunk of money. Do we get an extra piece of land? I don't know. Thank you for liking the stream. That does really help out the channel. Guys, also, if you do want to help out the channel even more, I am on the Facebook Level Up program. Now, I don't know what that means at all, but apparently there's something called stars, where you can send stars to help my channel grow. I don't know what that is, so if that's something that you do know what it is and you're interested in doing, that is available for you if you want to do it. But yeah, that is completely up to you guys. I'm not forcing anyone. If I was forcing people, I'd say join my Patreon. I do have Patreon. I've got several levels on Patreon for people to join and subscribe to. But I don't do any of that really either. But if you do, I'm going into this. If you go onto my main channel on Facebook, I do have merchandise that you can buy. You can buy a Josh's Magic Plays game jumper, or a hoodie, or a beach towel. Imagine that. You can buy your best friend a beach towel. That's if they can get to the beach, to be honest, because of all this current crap that's happening. Right, I need to cut these trees back. Just for the simple fact, just because I don't want there to start being any graphics issues by having all of these trees everywhere. There we go. Right, is there anything there to remove? No, it's from this one. Okay. Yeah, as long as we get rid of all of the added foliage on these trees that we don't need. Right, I can't see what I'm doing. No, I know. Oh, Helper G has completed their task. Right, they have done a brilliant job. Well done, Helper G. That is you rock. Right, so we're going to fertilise it, we're going to lime it. I'm going to leave the cedar in there because we're going to use that again in a minute. We are going to buy an extra field, an extra plot. Yeah, we are. Now, I was going to be finishing at 10. I may stay on a little bit longer. Just because this is fun. I'm enjoying myself today. I've got loads of lovely people sitting down, enjoying, watching me have fun. So I am going to carry on having fun for you guys. You're welcome. If you want me to have even more fun, please share the stream. Tell your friends to watch and enjoy. So I can enjoy. And yeah. Now, before I started today's episode, we were time-wise on here, we had just over 4 hours in game, and it's amazing that this tractor has taken up 3/3 of the time. Is that making sense? I don't know. So this tractor has been running for 3.1 hours. So half the time we've been playing this game, this tractor has been in use, which is quite impressive. That should have remembered the 180, to be honest. So we're going to fert the field first. Are we? Yes, we are. So the field is getting fruited. Then we'll lime it. Then we'll seed it. I will eventually be using cow poop or pig poop. Would help if I was going in line, wouldn't it? Yeah, it would. There we go. This is bringing the fertilization. So this is the nitrogen levels are increasing to increase our yield. That is basically what we're doing. And those chickens have made a bloody mess again, haven't they? There's a little bit at the edge which I need to sort out. Will I? Yeah, I will. But yeah, we're going to be buying some more land. I've decided that already. Now, whilst we are here, let's just finish this field first, and we'll have a look at areas of potential buyingness. Bearing in mind, I still haven't used all the land that we've got at the moment. We're going to buy some more land. Yeah. That always sounds like a good plan. Oh, what's happening there? Ah, I don't like that. Right. Why isn't that little section there improving? Sorry about this, I do need to check. That's yield nitrogen. That's not improving at all. Now, why is that? Right, we've got no more space up there. We do have space up here, but I don't want to use that yet. I want to buy this whole section. Shall we get field number 25? Plot 25, sorry. Yeah, I shouldn't be doing it like this, but we are. And then we can extend it round and have another driveway up there to a barn or something. I don't know. That's something for future me to think about. Right, let's turn off that. We're going to empty out the fertilizer. We're going to put some lime in it. Now, what lime does, lime will improve the pH levels, which is always good, having decent pH. I don't know what pH is. I remember doing something in science, but I don't remember what. Because I was in one of those special science groups. Applied science. I think that was a more hands-on scientific approach to life. Right, how do we empty? Can we empty? Is it Control I? No? How do we empty? Does anyone know how we empty? Anyone know how we can de-empty this? Or do I need to buy a second? You know what? I'm going to buy a second. Are you? Yeah. Yeah, I am. Right, so what we're going to do... We're going to come around here. We're going to fill her up. Can we fill it up here? I don't know. Alright, what's happening? Alright, we're going to buy a second. Now, you know when I said that I weren't going to be doing anything of anything, I'm doing it. Oh, look at that. I like that. I'm not after that though, am I? No. I do like that though. That is pretty nice. Right, we'll have this one. Buy it new, that's fine. Alright. So that is going to be nowhere. Great. Where did that go? Is that all the way at the shop? Yeah, it is. With my mower. Right, that's not good, is it? Right, let's move the shop to there. Can I bring it there? Reset it? Yep. And we'll reset that. Now we'll pop to the shop. And we will reset the shop. Back to here. There we go. And we'll make our way back over here and no one noticed a thing. Right, let's run over here. Oh, guys, what is happening today? Today is a good day. A really good day. I don't know why, but it's a good day. And everything's recorded today as well, which I'm also happy about. I'm all sorts of happy. Right, do I need to lower that to add stuff in? I don't know. I don't even know if I'll be able to load it at all anyway. Right, let's place this over here. I don't care if they're just there for detail. It looks nice. Right, let's yeah, we'll drop that off. Yeah, okay, we'll move forward. We'll collect this spreader thing. Will we? Yep, yeah, we will. There we go. Let's bring that forth. There we go. We'll increase the capacity of that to 6,000. Will we? Yep. Bring that around here. Can I get some lime, please? No, you can't. No, you can't. You can't get any at all. Why? I don't know, because it's not working. Isn't it? Feck's sake. Right. What we're going to do then? Guys. Let's move the shop back, because that's what it's all about. Oh, the okie dokie. We'll get some lime from here. Yeah. That's there. Lime. We'll get a lot. Bye. Yes. Thank you. Right, that's gone a bit wrong. Has it? Maybe. Off it. Yeah. Everywhere. Sweet. That's just what we wanted today. There we go. Let's tip that in there. Professionalness. Still loads left in. Is there? Really? Yeah. Guys, what is happening today? There we go. Right. Slowly getting there. Get another one. Okay. You gonna come? Yeah. Alright. Do I need to fill these little things up first? Is that what it is? Do you think? Shall I have a little look if I can fill them up? Right. We're here. Silos. No, you can't fill them up. Should they have a trigger box? Maybe. Right, let's finish off that. They do have trigger boxes, but they're covered up. That may be the issue. Guys, I think I may have sorted it. May not have, but I may have done. Right, let's spin you around. There we go. Right, let's bring it down. And we're just gonna... Now, is that floating, or is that... Let's have a little move around. Is that floating now? I don't know. Let's back it in here and see if that will make it work. Bruh, no. Bruh, no. No, that is an issue. I don't know what the problem is there, but we will get that sorted and correctified. very shortly. I can refill it like that, so that's how we're going to do it for now. Leave that filling up, and we will move these last two. Where are we going to move them? We're just gonna place them here. Are we? Yeah, that'll do. And that will do. Beautiful. Right, they are in. I'm in. Let's go and lime the fields. Full of lime and fielding. Right, so I do need to set up the whole course again, do I? Do I not? No, I don't. That is good. Remembered it all. That's made me slightly happy. Right, so we can turn that on. And we can follow the government guidelines. There we go. Now our pH level is rising, and it is going to the correct state of mind that is necessarily needed for what we're doing. Is it? Yes, it is. Right, let's spin her around. Beautiful. Add some more in. There we go. That is all kinds of happiness right here. We will have to make sure that all of this is covered in, well, not all of it, potentially most of it is covered in the correct application of lime amounts. Doesn't matter if there's a slight bit missing. Obviously, it's all part of human nature to miss a few. But yeah, as long as we got the bulk of it covered, I don't mind so much. But yeah, we do need to enlarge this field slightly. I do want to get that, because that's going to bug me, that little patch. It is. It's really going to bug me. There we go. Right, so that is all at its correct yield now for pH. I don't think we need any more at all, apart from that little section down at the bottom, and there as well. Right, let's cover that. It's not going to let me. Damn it. Right, deactivate a second, please. Let me do this by hand. There we go. Now we can put that back on its application ratitude, and we can collect the last two little bits. Right there, and finally here. Right, that is all fine and dandy. That's all back on. We'll turn that off, and we'll turn that off. Right, and we will get our handy dandy man of the hour to quickly seed everything. We will have to end this stream shortly, which I'm not happy about, but we will have to end it shortly due to the fact it is getting dark in game. But we will do that as soon as we finish seeding and sorting out the last few bits of treeage. Obviously a lot of stuff has happened today, a lot of good stuff. I don't have a house, that's bad. Oh sugar, we still got that to move, but we won't move that. We're not going to move that now, just for the simple fact we will be using that again very shortly when we increase the field size. Now let's have a quick look at how much profits of profitude could be for different items. At the moment, canola is still quite high. Soybeans are on the rise, but look at the price of sunflowers. Can I do sunflowers with this? Probably not. No, I can't. So we're going to go for soybeans this time. Now, hopefully our handy-dandy worker can do another amazing job for us by finishing off this field perfectly. That would be nice. So, there we go. We have got whatever she wants to be called. They can do that for us. Helpity is blocked by an object. Yeah, that was my fat head. We do need to clean up the chickens again. Dirty chickens. There we go. Right, yeah, so tree cutting needs to be finished. Cross, please. Up. There we go. Let's cut down the trees. Got all that out nicely. Now I'm lost again. Great. Right, let's get as much as we can. Oh, didn't want to cut that, because that's now not going to be worth that much. I just want to see everything, please. That is what I'd like to do. There we go. There we go. There we go. Yes, thank you. Right, a bit more over here. So guys, can anyone recommend any good TV series on Netflix? I've nearly completed the one that I'm currently watching. I am watching How to Get Away with Murder, which is quite interesting, really. I know it's only a TV show and it's not real life, but it's good to think about different like law terms and all that sort of stuff. It does go quite in deep with lawness. Obviously, they're not teaching you how to actually get away with murder, because that's just not right. Where does that little bit of stubble belong to? Right, it's that one. So your end needs snipping. There we go. There's another piece down here. Yeah, where's that come from? That's come from that bottom one. Okay. There we go. It's like Texas Chainsaw Massacre now, just getting all these bloody ends off the tree. Now, if you haven't seen me on Farming Simulator before, I really do hate forestry work. Just because I'm not good at it. That's a reason why I do like No Man's Land, because you have to do forestry work to, because you're making this map your own at the end of the day. Now, I know for a fact I wanted to do another series on here when Farmer Klein said that he was going to be doing a competition on No Man's Land. I just had no time. I'm going to see if he'll accept a late submission. Probably wouldn't. I do believe, my friends, that is as much wood as we could do in this short episode. Because we won't be able to see any more soon. And I'm not going to be staying on for another in-game day, because that's already taken 2.5 hours. I like doing stuff like this, but it's going to take... I don't know. Right, is she getting on well? She is. She's doing a good job for us. Do we plan on carrying on? I don't know, guys. I don't know. Let me know in the comments quickly if you want me to carry on with what we're doing. Right, we do need to. There we go. Why is that coming up? Right, so basically from this field at this present moment in time, considering we haven't sold anything, so that is telling me for the entire square, even though it's just this little section. Costs is, thank you my friend for liking the stream, that does really help out the channel, thank you so much. Down here it's saying that our cost for that was £1,670 We've made from it £8,909. We haven't sold anything yet, so it could go up even more. It's telling us exactly how much seed, how much fuel and maintenance, and also for the helper, which I'm not so happy about. But yeah, it's given us quite a lot of nice information. So I'm quite happy about this mod. It does tell us quite. Oh, that's here behind my head. That's total cost and that's total earnings, and that's yield. Can you see? Yeah, sweet. Right. So we do have this section here. There's going to be some more trees that need cutting down. We're going to bring this field out. I don't know yet. I don't know how we're going to play this. But I may get rid of this field altogether and have one massive house. Because I don't have a house, so I'm going to be sleeping in one of my sheds tonight. I may lie down with the chickens. I don't know. But yeah. Life will go on and shall go on at periods of times when it will happen. Now, is that actually... It doesn't even look like it's given... Oh no, they're taking the money straight out. That's what helpers do. Idiots. You're costing me money, love. Oh, that's my fault. Yeah, I need to sort the settings out. They reset on my one every single time I go on and off the game. And I do have issues with this game where it does crash randomly if I go onto that menu. So I always sort out that menu before I stream, and I'm not going on that menu now because it will affect everything in life. But yeah. Do we have this mod enabled? Oh, shall we get a little gator? I want a little gator. Yes. Shall we? Yeah, we are gonna get a little gator. I don't want. This is just for our sale of eggs. There we go. And you know what? We will get a little water tank as well. I don't know why I'm doing this. I shouldn't be doing this. Because it's not my money that I'm spending. It's not my money that we're spending. I shouldn't be doing this at all. What's all this? Oh, I'm interested now. I'm having a little look. No, I've got this one. No. And then this one's the one with... Oh, guys. I'm... Oh, what shall I do? Shall I... I really want this one now instead. Oh, no. I can't believe I'm doing this to myself. Oh, no, 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 no. Now... oh... That looks smart, doesn't it? I'm doing it. We're having a fleet of gators, which I don't really want. But we're doing it because we can. Now, what attachments? Oh, no. Deary me. Right, we got skip. We got bail. We got 3-point lift. Oh, why? Why? A little sprayer. No, I don't want any of this. Why are you doing it? Right, guys. I've got a bit too ahead of myself here. Did you? Yes, I did. We're getting rid of that one. Are we? Yes, we are. I shouldn't be playing with that. Are you done? You are done. Fantastic. Right. Let's take you back to where you need to go. Now, the problem is I can't see anything now. 8 o'clock at night, it's pitch black. Okay. At least we can have a look at our yard now, see if it is light enough. If not, we can add some more lights. Right, we do need a light in here. We're gonna stop, well, not stop the time, we're gonna take the time down really low. Let's have a look for some lights that will fit in there, just so we can see. A wee little street light, will that work in here? One in there, and one. Can you fit in here? Anywhere? One here. Right, we can see a bit more in there, which is good. Let's get out of here a second. We're gonna move the combine. Are we? Yep, we are. Move the combine over here. We do have another line pallet in here, which we don't really want. I completely forgot about everything fucking coming over here as well. I need to remove the shop back. Pick up the mower. Put the mower in the shed. Out the way. Right, let's just reset this. It's going to be on the main map. Reset. Yep. Going to be out of that. Which is good. We can now pick you up. And we're just going to place you temporarily there, but nicely. There we go. We're going to get in this little gator here. Turn it on, turn the lights on. Connect up this trailer so then we can move it to where the eggs are. That's Pete's fault now, putting that rock there. There we go. A few little bits to sort out now before we do call it an episode. So this is going over here, ready for sorting out of the eggs. There we go. Turn that off. We'll jump to the next vehicle, this one here, and we'll put the seeder away. Where are we going to put the seeder to? The seeder can go in here with the mower for now. go, beautiful. I think this is actually really starting to look nice. It's looking the part, isn't it? Oh, let's have a little ride down our lane. So this is what we done in this episode. We just made a nice little driveway lane. Gates are open, which is good. Back passage. I like that. I like that a lot. Right, I want to get a screenshot. There we go. I'm really happy about this. We've done a good job. Right, let's go back down. We'll lock our back gate, our back passage. Right, is the fence. Let's bring that closed. There we go. You can even see the ladder. The ladder's illuminated. See, this was a good episode. We got quite a lot done. I'm going to park the tractor up in here. There we go. Before we do go, we need to go down to the shop. We need to reset the shop over here. Oh, there's more limes over here. Really? Oh. How do I reset the shop? Does anyone know? Let's have a quick look on FS19. FS19 store delivery DEL deliveries. See if it'll give us the way to reset it. To reset it, you hold left shift alt and press R. Nice and simple. Left shift alt and press R. That has been reset. So now if I will it show my line down here? No, it won't. Okay. Let's just buy something cheap. Bag of chicken food. There we go. Will that come over here? Yes, that's in the correct place as well. That is good. That's all been reset. Turn the lights off our tractor. Guys and gals, look at these shadows. That looks amazing. Sorry, that does look really, really cool. We need to go somewhere nice so we can call it an episode. We'll do it here. Oh. So guys, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, follow the channel, send stars, do whatever you like to do. I've had fun. You've had fun. I'm going to look at you whilst we're doing this because that can potentially be me. We've all had fun. We've done quite a lot tonight. We're going to do some more next time we're on. I'm going to hit that button there. Like that's that. If you're watching on YouTube, there's a lot of stuff there that you can do as well. Follow the page. You'll get notified when new content does become available. And guys, we'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.